Hi, I'm Adam Taylor with ITS. Today we're going to be taking a look at a tool that boosts your engagement with your students and improves communication throughout your class, and that's direct messaging through LanSchool. With direct messaging, we can communicate with one student, many students in a group, or the entire class at once. This is a great way to establish your presence within the class and also to share information quickly. To send a message to a single student, simply click their thumbnail and then click message. Once you click send, that will pop up on the student's machine just above the system tray, as you can see here. The student can now click on that notification, and then they'll have the option of responding to the teacher with a message of their own. Now the student will get a notification saying that the message has been sent to the teacher. And back on our teacher machine, we've got a few different changes. The first one, obviously, we have a bar now at the bottom, showing that a question's come in from Bobby, saying yes please. You can also mouse over the thumbnail. You have a little question mark icon here, and that'll say yes please, so you can have the message that way. You can also change your view mode into a detail view, and the message will appear there as well. Now that we've got the message, we can click on it and click highlight student, and then that'll take us straight to the student. You can close this notification pane here, and you can also clear the outstanding question by right clicking and going to clear student question or alert. We can message multiple students at once by control clicking them. So click your first student, hold the control button on your keyboard, and then click a second student. And again, we can message multiple students at once. You can also press Ctrl A, and that'll allow you to message your whole class at once. So we can see here we now have pop-up questions on each of them. The standard message that we've just done is a notification. If you wanted something that's going to get their attention a little bit more, we can force the message to pop up in the middle of the screen instead. This time we'll do Ctrl A, message. We can use the message history drop down here to select one that we've already sent. And this time we're going to click force student to read this message. We can see already this has popped up on our screens. And the student will actually have to close it. This window will overwrite the others they're using. Finally, if you don't want your username associated with the message, you can choose to send it anonymously. Again, we'll do Ctrl A, message, and this time just check send anonymously. Now when you send the message, it's just the message. Not only will messaging allow you to communicate better with your students, but it also helps them communicate back with you as well, break down that barrier a bit. For example, you can send out a notification style question to your entire class that encourages them all to respond. You'll then get a list of those responses. As an example of this, if you have a participation-based activity, maybe something that requires the student to come to the front of the class, you can send out a message to all of the student devices at once, and then they could all respond saying whether or not they want to be involved. Again, we'll do Ctrl A, message, now that all of the students have responded, I can pick one of my participants and bring them to the front of the class. Don't forget to clear any messages once you've read them, and keep things nice and tidy. And that's it. So messaging is fantastic for one-off actions, specifically messages that require maybe one comment and then possibly one response, not as much back and forth, or anytime you want to engage with the class as a whole. In the next video, we'll be looking at chat, which is more akin to an instant messenger, which is more for two-way engagement. Messaging is a fantastic tool for engaging with your students, breaking down some of the communication barriers and really getting them involved in the class.